Hello everyone, welcome to pydesk.com. So in previous videos, we have seen introduction of Python and how to install Python in your operating system. So now we are going to discuss which code editor we are going to use to learn Python, and also we will discuss like which code editor is best suitable for what kind of development. Like if we are going for machine learning or data analytics or visualization, which code editor is suitable for that, and which code editor is suitable for web development or full stack development or any other software development or in Python, right? So that we are going to highly discuss that, and then we will be moving on to learn Python from the basics. So for that we need some code editor which will help us to understand what command we are giving immediately, whether it is giving output or not, right? Whether we need to run the scripts or whether we need to just write a command and then see the display. These things we have to choose the right. Ideally, when we are choosing, we'll understand. We'll learn faster. So that's the point of this video. We are going to choose the right ideally. So we have many idealies available for Python code editing. I'm going to show you top 10. One is Python ideally. When you install, you will defaultly get Python ideally. Okay, this is a Python ideally you will get. If you go to here, you can write start writing Python like a equal to 3, b equal to 5. Python will just print you if you just add your both the variables. And if this is the interactive way, shell Python. If you want to go with writing the whole script and then save it and then run this as a script, that is also possible in Python. But the disadvantage is it is somewhat difficult. It may look for like it may highlight things, but it's somewhat difficult to write a big software or big lines of many lines of codes here. It's really difficult, right? For that we have to go for somewhat easier, somewhat good ideally for that. So we are not going to use this. This is good for learning, but not best for learning. So I'm going to skip. I'm not going to use it, but it is good for learning. Notepad plus plus. This is also you can create. You can create Python script. If I just if I say print hello world, if I can write now, it is not showing any code highlighting. Print is one of the keywords in Python, but it is not showing. If I save it in Py file, it will show. Like save it. Okay, where is my okay? It's type. See, immediately it gets saved. Since it's a Py file, it is able to understand what is the syntax we are using in Notepad. But the thing is that you can write it and run it in the command prompt. But we don't want that. We want to learn. We want to enter our syntaxes. We want to enter our commands. We want to learn whatever that we do, and then we have to immediately learn it from it. We don't want to write the whole thing and then run it somewhere and then learn it. For learning, it is not good, right? So even for Notepad plus plus, one of the ideal is used for anything. You can write it. The best it is best used for like reading the codes, okay, or modifying a little bit. But it is not full-fledged. You cannot use full-fledged for any other things. That's a little bit disadvantage. But Notepad is really friendly to open and read and close. Other thing is that Jupyter Notebook. I'll just list it first. Jupyter Notebook, Spider, Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, Atom, Sublime Text, PyDev, Vim. These are all different idealities coming from different software. I mean, development. We'll see one after one. I'm going to quickly like decide it and then go on because we don't want to discuss more. Maybe I will have a separate video to each and everything, but I want to decide it, right? So I will go here and I will quickly say what is it is best for. Jupyter Notebook is best suitable for prototyping machine learning model. So Jupyter Notebook, one of its extension is IPyNB, which means Interactive Python Notebook. So it means that when you enter a command, when you enter a Python code, it will immediately display below to that. That's the Jupyter Notebook advantage of it. It's not a Py file, it's not a script file, but it's an interactive way. You can see visualization. Yeah, immediately after that script what you're writing. And those are the advantages. What I'm going to choose is Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook I'm going to choose for learning. whatever the next video we are going to see, all those things we are going to use Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, so I'm not going to give introduction. I'm not going to explain those things. So we next video we will see how Jupyter works. Spider, it is a script. It is ideally which is best suitable for machine learning model solution with py file, script file, right? It is running very good, but it may not be very good, best suitable for like full stack development. It is not. It is not extensive for any other programming things, but it is very best for very best for machine learning, creating a machine learning solution. The reason is that now you can go for Visual Studio PyCharm further, but Spider have advantage that you can write a code and you can separately run that particular code instead of running the whole script. You can like select the code and then run it and display a IPython output. Okay, that's the advantage of Spider. It's a unique advantage, and I didn't see any other things. Next one, next these things like Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, Sublime Text, Atom, PyDev, Vim, all of them are a complete package. It will give a lot of option for you to develop Python script, Java application, Java programming, C++, everything you can do. It's like a Notepad++. You can do anything if you just give a proper extension. And the advantage of it's a full package, so you can get the output immediately. You don't need to. It will have a run option there itself, and you will get it. Even Notepad also have that option, but these are all the things have completely for a development features. One, I think this one is PyCharm. You have both professional and community edition. Professional you have to buy for it, but it will give you a lot of features. Community it is okay for Python, but not all other things are best suitable for. Okay, Sublime Text it's very good. Atom very good. PyDev, Vim, all of them are very best suitable. Full stack development and software development, not just in Python, but also including other things. So if you want to go for after learning, if you want to go for any other software development using Python, you will be choosing one of them. I'm pretty sure one of them you will be choosing. Some people will prefer Visual Studio Code. Some people will prefer some. It's based on their preference, based on their like usability. Okay, based on the liking about the software. All of this, individual has its own unique things that might like some people, that might not like some people. So I use Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, Sublime Text, all these things. These are not I'm not using because I don't want multiple things to explore. This is itself sufficient for me, so I'm using these things. So it's your choice. You can use it and let me know if in the comment. Okay, if you're using in a different thing and if you feel that it is a very good, you can put me in comment. Python ideally, as I discussed, like initially I told, yeah, because I want to discuss what we are going to. So I was giving some. So Python ideally is best suitable for learning and simple scripting, reading the source code, but say quick modification is good, but full featured it may not be good. That's my whole point. So as I told, these three things are best suitable for learning, good for learning, best suitable for learning. Okay, that's I'm going to leave it here. These are the if you want to download these idealists, you can I'm giving you here the link, all the links available. You can go there and then download and you can try it out. So the extension for these the output for Python, ideally output for all of the by except Jupyter notebook, because it's a visual interactive Python notebook. That's our all advantage. So it's only used, but there are many every machine learning organization they are using Jupyter notebook, and it is there to try to prototype their model data, and then finally once they come with a proper solution, they will just implement into some other script file. That's a Jupyter notebook. That's all for this code editor. I'm going to cover in the same video. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to the law installation and Jupyter notebook. We are going to learn, right? So how to install Jupyter notebook? That's what we are going to see. So Jupyter notebooks comes in by Anaconda distribution. Anaconda is one of the package which is available. Jupyter notebook, Spider, Visual Studio Code, you don't need to install separately. You don't need to install Jupyter notebook separately, Spider separately, Visual Studio separately. There are plenty other tools available. I'm going to show you it quickly. This is the advantage of Anaconda, and there is like it's also package manager. Also package manager in the sense the library you can import it, and then and you can run, you can call the objects and the functions. That's also advantage of Anaconda. Anaconda is very useful for Python professionals. So I think it must be tried everyone. So I'm completely using this Jupyter, Spider, and Visual Studio for all my things. So for installing, I'm not going to show you like downloading and all and installing and all, because it's a very simple process. You can do that. All I'm going to do step to do that. Steps is like, go to Anaconda products, and then you can see, you can drag down. Okay, I'll even show you Anaconda. This link, you can click on it, you can drag down, and you can choose your operating system installer. If you're using Windows, I'm using Windows, you can choose 64-bit or 32-bit. If you want to download Anaconda for 2.7 series, you can download here. 3 series, you can download here. So once you download it, you get the installer, and um, since I don't have screenshot for installation, but Anaconda provided all the documents necessary. You click on this link. For Windows, it has all the steps. Just follow this instruction. Definitely there will not be any problem for your installation. Okay, so once you installed, I'm going to open that Anaconda, and I'm going to show you. So once your installation, once it's opened, you will see this UI for Anaconda. You can see like Anaconda has some console shortcut, Jupyter Lab, notebook. Don't worry, Jupyter Lab book and the notebook are same. One thing is that this is the latest, new version of Jupyter. It has a different, somewhat, all those things, navigation, everything is same, but you can find some navigations to folders. That is advantage for Jupyter Lab. Notebook, it's using for many years, so it is very good. You can still use it, notebook, or people started using Jupyter Lab, but still there are some limitations which will be lately integrated, whatever that available Jupyter notebook available, right? There are few things that haven't updated in Jupyter Lab, but it is a very good, it is a feature, no, for notebook. And this is a PowerShell shortcut that I am not using. Qt console, this is one of the available with Anaconda Navigator. Spider, so I showed you, right, how you can open Anaconda Navigator. You just Anaconda, search with Anaconda, and once you install, you will find this, and then click on it, it will open this one. And whatever that I showed, you can see here. You can see Qt console and Spider, Visual Studio Code. If you want anything, you can just launch it. If I want to, Visual Studio Code to open, I will just click on launch it. And I think you can see it in Visual Studio itself, but you don't need to separately install any of them. If you install it, all those Anaconda things will come into you. So I'm going to close it. This is the Jupyter, Visual Studio Code. Okay, and Spider also I will even show you, like opening it, how it is look like. And the Jupyter notebook we will see in next video. I will just show you the Spider, how the UI like. It may not be great UI, but it is a very good tool for creating a solution for machine learning. Okay, this is the UI. It may not be, but it has a lot of features which is very good. Okay, I think let's see any steps I need to cover. Okay, I think, yeah, I will even open the Jupyter notebook also as well, because I covered in this steps. I want to cover that as well. When you open a Jupyter, when you click on Jupyter Lab, it will open the local. It will create a local host, and then it will give you a browser-based things. The advantage that I'm just quickly show you. If you want to create a Python things, like if you want to create a Python file, you just go here, and it will create this kind of looks. It will create here one shell. You can just do your Python operation. Hello world. It will print hello world. See, you can see it immediately. Instead of running in command prompt or anywhere you see the result, you can get it there itself. If I want to print A, see, without even print, it displays, right? These are the advantage of Jupyter. It will help you to learn, and that's why I chose Jupyter Notebook for Python basics learning. So next video we'll start with Python basics, with how the syntax looks like, how to create variable assignment. Will go in step by step to learn Python. So stay tuned, and subscribe this channel for continuously getting continuously watch the video, and try to whatever that bell icon, whatever that you want to click it to, keep keep avail I mean notified my videos that will help you to for the next upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching. Good day.